Well, it was an unprecedented settlement. Fox News anchor Gretchen Carlson receiving $20 million from Fox News in a sexual harassment scandal. She accused the network's former boss, Roger Ailes, of letting her go because she rejected his sexual advances. Fox also issuing a public apology to Carlson on multiple newscasts yesterday. And joining me now is employment lawyer Natalie MacDonald with more on this. Natalie, nice to see you. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
All right, the settlement, $20 million and an apology. First off, does this apology, does it equal guilt?
Well, I mean, typically you don't see apologies associated with settlements, and more importantly, you don't see the actual terms and conditions of the settlement. So obviously there was some negotiation in achieving the settlement that they did, which attached an apology, as well as obviously being able to disclose certain terms of settlement. But that's highly unusual.
Right, okay, there's a lot of talk that none of the $20 million as settlement is coming personally from Roger Ailes. As a matter of fact, he's received $40 million in severance, or double that of Gretchen Carlson, and I think a lot of folks are having trouble, Natalie, kind of reconciling that.
I'm sure they are, and unfortunately we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We know, however, what we are hearing, and what we are hearing is obviously cause for distress, given the fact that he's receiving this major payout, and she is also, but his is double. You know, what to make of that is basically the fact that they paid him to go away. That's really what you can conclude, although none of us really know what happened.
Yeah, also yesterday, another high-profile Fox anchor, Greta Van Susteren, she left the network somewhat unexpectedly, saying that it just didn't feel like home. What, if anything, from an employment standpoint, can be read into that? That this is a poisonous workplace? Or?
Well, I find, Jeff, when there's smoke, there's fire. And I think we've seen specifically in this instance that there have been several payoffs to many women who have been associated with Ailes. And in fact, I mean, I know Gretchen cited that she was leaving for, I believe her comments were that she was leaving just because her contract was not negotiated. But it certainly appears as though there's a poisoned work environment. Certainly what we've seen from Gretchen Carlson is that it's a poisoned work environment where she was subjected to sexual advances and subjected to reprisal for rejecting those sexual advances. So it appears as though this was a sexist, poisoned work environment.
Fox is obviously hoping to minimize the damage here. Do you expect this now to go away, or should we anticipate maybe more lawsuits in the future?
I think we're going to see more lawsuits. I find that when one person comes forward courageously, many others will follow suit, and I think that Fox can expect many other suits to follow.
Okay, I only got about 30 seconds, but what impact does this have, this big settlement, this apology on workplaces, not only in the U.S., but maybe here in Canada as well?
Well, first of all, I can say with certainty that the damages in Canada are not anywhere near the extent of what they are in the U.S. Having written the book on extraordinary damages in Canadian employment law, I can tell you that the settlements for sexual harassment here in Canada may amount to $20,000, where they're $20 million in the States.
Would you like to just really briefly see them higher?
I'd like to see them much higher, Jeff.
Natalie MacDonald, thanks so much.
Thank you.